Hello and welcome to the Netherlands. We are here at the TT Circuit Assen for the inaugural round of the GP Bikes Club Championship. And we are getting ready now for the riders to come out using the Superbike 24 mod. We're just going to wait a few seconds for more riders to turn up. Unfortunately, I'm not joined by TTS this weekend, but we will see who is on that podium after the race, who will be crowned the victor of the very first race of the GPB club. Don't forget though, we have a very vast range of bikes and tracks that will be within this calendar, so don't worry, Superbike 24 mod won't be the only mod we're using this season. I'll have to take a look at the calendar. We're just waiting now for a few more riders to join and we can get onto the track and get watching. Alright then, so we're just waiting for some more people to join. But we are going to go to... Obviously, I suppose you could say the live feed. But here we are then, in Assen. And we're just waiting for a few more riders. And here is, we're watching at the moment, Uva on the Álvaro Bautista's Ducati. This is the first time GPB Club are seeing the SBK 24 mod. We were on the SBK 22 mod in the inaugural test. 7 riders at the moment. Hopefully that number will increase. Let me just change. Let me just remove this. So a few riders still yet to come out of pit lane. Here's Alpha Claw on Michael van der Mark's BMW. "15 minutes of qualifying here in the Netherlands." As more people join. Here is Alpha Claw then. Alright, sorry about that. I'll turn up the volume. Hopefully and we're waiting. Oh, a bit of a freeze there. Someone else joins. Oh, there's someone down there. So here we go. Oh, look at the slide on that from Alpha Claw, the number 36. looking like he's going to be the first rider of the GPB club to set a lap time here in qualifying at Assen as he comes across the line now. What's the lap time going to be? 1:35 as he quickly gets dethroned by Uwe on the factory Ducati Panigale V4R, the Alvaro Bautista bike with Marc Marquez helmet as he just exceeds track limits a bit there, but that's a 1 second faster than Alpha Claw. A good lap by Uwe to start the session. Now Enjerk is someone who is quite fast. We haven't seen him yet in the test. He's riding the Nico Spinelli's Barney Sparks Ducati, the one that he took to victory, in fact, quite luckily here in Assen this year. And here's Lucas on board that Honda he says is so trusty. Lucas set out 113, the Brazilian. Oh no, I think we've lost Vanu Rocket. So here's Lucas. He's going to come to the line now with, it's not going to be the fastest lap. He did go off track. Yeah, I'm not joined by my co-commentator this weekend, sadly, TTS, but he will be with me next weekend as he's currently in Austria at the Red Bull Ring for the Austria. Oh, he's got someone behind him there. I'm not sure who that is. As he moves up into fourth, sorry, and then there's Too Lazy. Who moves up in third, 8 seconds off. He's piloting Andrea Iannone's Ducati. Mark is on track, also on board Andrea Iannone's Ducati. Let's just see. Oh no, Alpha Claw's left. We're running low on riders. Here is Lucas then, as he follows, I'm not sure who that is on the BMW. Tura, number 53, with the Jean Zarco helmet, as he's rejoined Alpha Claw. Oh, and he's down. Down goes Tura. What a shame. I think he was just on his first flying lap. Yeah, he hasn't set one yet. So, Enjerk still in pit lane, which is quite worrying for him. A lot of people on the Iannone bike know Kawasaki so far, which is my favourite in terms of feeling and in general. I love Kawasaki. Enjerk finally out of pit lane then. He's one to look out for on board the Barney Sparks Ducati. A lot of Ducatis and, well, it seems to me like a Ducati and BMW championship here. And one Honda on which Lucas is on board. I think Alpha Claw's game crashed. But yeah, thankfully he's rejoined. So here he is then, Enjerk. I'm not sure if he's on a flying lap or an out lap. It's such a good track, Assen. And it is definitely a fan favourite. But here is Enjerk. Let's Let's get on board with him then. As we come round the penultimate corner. I'm sorry, I can't remember many of these names, but what I can remember is the GT chicane, which we're approaching now, as he comes in on entry and tips it back over. Nicely done there. Oh, bit of a wobble there as we watch him come across the line. Yeah, I think that was an outlap as he begins his flying lap. Here's Alpha Claw just having rejoined. Back on board the BMW, so nothing different. Vanny Rocket unfortunately can't reconnect. Mark just trying to improve on his lap time here. Uva's got a good one in that 1:34.1. Here comes Mark then. Is there going to be an improvement? Yes, there is. 5.3 off, so a massive gap to the top man. But N-Jerk looking to dethrone the top man, as he just might get caught up behind Lucas here. As you're just going to watch him go past the Brazilian. Oh, okay. And we're just watching N-Jerk now with an onboard camera from his helmet. I love this view. What's it going to be then? As he comes into the final chicane. And out of it. To the line for N-Jerk on board the Ducati. He goes top with a 1:33.9. 0.2 of a second is the difference between him and Uva. So Uva, I'm sure, will be coming back out the pits to reclaim pole, see if he can reclaim pole position. Having another look at Alpha Claw here, looking to improve on his time. 1.7, still in for a front row result at this point in the... And he's going to come around the final chicane now. A bit of track limits there, unfortunately, doesn't invalidate your lap unless it's a massive track limits excursion. And he does improve by about 0.2 of a second. So he's slowly chipping his way into those top two riders, who will definitely be fighting for this victory on board the Superbikes. Hopefully next race will be a bit more populated. It's a shame we've not got many riders. Here he comes then, Alpha Claw. He's on a second attempt. The BMW just looks really nice. Maybe not the wings, but that livery. But we'll be out next weekend in Austria at the Red Bull Ring with the Moto2 2020 mod. So if you wish to get to race this, and N-Jerk has put in another lap of a 1:33.5. Uva 0.6 off now. Good lap by N-Jerk. And it's gonna be a wild start to the race. Lucas, hurtful, 11 seconds off. He's going to go again. Just needs to get a clean lap in by the looks of it. Oh, massive. Oh, huge stoppie for Lucas as he goes into the wall. And I'm pretty sure that was Mark behind him. No, it was not. There's two people here on Andrea Ionone's Ducati, and it's confusing me. Alpha Claw has got himself 0.7 behind N-Jerk's lap, so he could get himself with another good lap into that top two. Tura trying to break that little gap there, about 1.1 seconds, so it's not so little, but he's trying to get another BMW onto the front row. But so far, fourth place is good for the number 53. Oh, he's just out there. I think he might have ran out of fuel or something, but no, he's returned to pits. So here comes N-Jerk again. Is he going to go even faster here on the Ducati? He is very good at the GP bikes, way better than me. Oh, more wobbles there as he comes out of... Oh, and he... Oh, wow. What a lap. Well, 132.9. 1.2 ahead of Uwe. So we might just be watching the battle for second here, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Uwe, though, on Alvaro Bautista's Ducati, looking to respond. It was only one lap that got him into, well, provisional pole position. So let's see if he can improve. We should get a new rider joining in a moment. He'll at this yeah, he'll have to start at the back of the grid. But here is Uwe coming to the final chicane. I don't know if he's on an outlap or a flying lap, but even if it was an outlap, or a flying lap, he's got one more go at this, and he does improve. He moves himself back into second place, 1 second off Enjerk, but he's going to try and get within that 1 second bracket of the leading Ducati. Oh, and he slides that rear all the way around the first sector, and let's hope for him and the racing he can close that gap, because we don't want a boring race here. Alpha Claw into the pits. He seems happy with a third place. Tura struggling to close that gap, but a very, very different set of pace here. Oh, bit of a moment. Oh, he's in the gravel. Massive moment leads into the crash. And down goes Uwe. He will be starting second place now. And I think the only people left out on laps is Mark here and Lucas. So let's see where they can improve. This is going to have to be a vast improvement from Mark if he wants to find himself heading up the second row here as he tips it in to the right. Well, my right. His left. And this is just about where you begin the final sector here. So Mark on board the Ducati Panigale V4, Andrea Iannone, the Go 11 Ducati team. Oh, he's just gone it a bit wide there, and that is his lap over, and I believe that is qualifying over. We're just waiting on one more rider. But I don't know if he will make it. But that is it then. Your qualifying positions. As we see the bikes in pit lane. There is a Kawasaki in... Oh, it's mine. So, Enjerk on pole position as we wait for the race to get underway. I think there's still one more person out on track. I think it might... Yeah, it's Lucas. Let's just wait for it. I don't know if he's not coming into pit lane. So, will it be an improvement for Lucas? 12 seconds off. A bit rough for the Brazilian. As he comes across the line and just makes it. Oh, about 7/10 there off of Too Lazy. So, let's see if he can carry the race pace through as he crashes. But now, that is your qualifying session complete. And we are going to get ready for the race now. As we watch the bikes about to turn up on the grid. So ignore that Kawasaki. We've got 2 BMWs, 3 Ducatis and 1 Honda. So we're just watching everybody turning up on the grid. Wait until we get the race started. We have a warm-up lap, so it won't be straight off. Here we go then. This is going to be a good race. At least for second place it will be. So we're just waiting for everybody else to... Oh, we've seen Uwe's accidentally been disqualified, so we will have to restart the race. It's hard doing all this on my own. Oh no, the grid's been messed up. I think I have done this severely wrong. Apologies, but this is what the first round is for. I'm not sure if the grid will be messed up by this or not. I don't think it is, so we're all right. We're just waiting to see now. Right, so I just thought that everybody was not in the right positions there, but is everybody out? Well, we've got 7 riders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, everybody is ready to race here, as we are ready to go. So the warm-up lap has begun. Alpha Claw off to a fast start. So N-Jerk looking like the man to beat after that absolutely dominant lap time. Oh, 2 lazies crashed on the warm-up lap. Whoops. And yeah, he is. He's pulling the pin here on the out lap, as we see a group behind. But there is N-Jerk, the man to beat on the Barney Sparks Ducati Nico Spinelli livery. Looking to do the same as Nico Spinelli. Sorry, and take victory. Uva seems like his biggest rival at the moment on Alvaro Bautista's factory Ducati, the Aruba bike. Hopefully they don't come into contact there. Oh dear. Do they know they're racing? They're not racing. Just a warm-up lap, guys. Alpha Claw. He's really going for it here. I hope he actually remembers it's a warm-up lap and stops in time. And he indeed is slowing down. So we're just watching him come to the line then. And stop in his grid position. It is quite difficult to get into your grid position. So yeah, there he is. He's just adjusting. Alright, N-Jerk in the right position. So we're just waiting on, I think, who's that in the back? I think that's... Who is that? Right, okay, that is everybody though. Everybody is ready to go for the inaugural GPB Club race. The Ducati, BMW and a singular Honda Cup on the SBK 24 mod. The first race. Let's hope for no red flags. N-Jerk on pole. And the lights are on. Oh, massive, massive slide there off the line from Uva. A good start from Alpha Claw as he comes alongside N-Jerk. Is he going to be able to get him into turn 1? No, he's not. N-Jerk leads them then as we head up through the first sector. No crashes so far, at least I think so, as Alpha Claw in second. Not the best start from Uva. It's a shame we haven't got a helicopter view. That'll be very helpful. Oh, Alpha Claw's gone down trying to overtake N-Jerk. Oh dear. And that puts Uva into the lead. N-Jerk back to second. Not good for Alpha Claw. He nearly went for it and he nearly took N-Jerk down with him. And that's Lucas off in the grass. Don't forget All incidents will be reviewed after the race and applied to the standings, but it's Uva that leads. This is another Andre Iannone bike into the gravel, and I can't tell which one it is. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and there's a crasher. There's a crasher at the top of your screen. That's Lucas. Unfortunately, Lucas not had the most of luck. But now it's all about Enjerk trying to close that gap. He's got 10 laps to do it. Let's go with him then. See if he can catch his Ducati rival, who's about a second. If he's an average, if he was about a lap quicker in qualifying, you think he'd be able to pull that same pace together in the race. But he might just be saving his tyres. Tyre drop is massive in GP bikes. But Alpha Claw is sticking to the back of him, trying to catch up to Uva. He was at one point ahead of Uva in qualifying. We're just watching here. Tura comfortably in fourth here, just trying to stay on the back of Alpha Claw. He's struggling a bit though. Here's Mark. Too lazy, a bit far behind as well. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll be... Well, here, we're watching Enjerk anyway. And we can just... Oh, whoops, wrong button. We can just see him chasing down Uva. That gap is slightly starting to come down though. He's just dosing out that pace now. Doesn't want to push too hard because they will bite back, these super bikes. They're animals. Oh, and at the top of your screens, that's Tura, who's just gone down out of fourth place. I don't know. I think he might be able to keep fourth place there because Mark was quite far behind. Yeah, he does remount in fourth place. But that brings Mark all the closer. Let's see then in the next split if Enjerk has closed the gap. Yes, he has. That's 2/10 difference now. 2/10 in the last sector that Enjerk has closed. He's closing slowly but surely on Uva. Just trying to pile that pressure on the factory Ducati. I'm excited to see. This is how good this championship will be because there'll be other riders good with other bike mods. And Alpha Claw is actually showing some really good pace. He's sticking to the back of Enjerk. Enjerk has lost a bit of time there. I think that might just be on the wobble. I think Alpha Claw's gone down. I heard a bike go down and it was Alpha Claw. What a shame. That's 2 crashes now as he was just trying to push a bit too hard there. He got a good start, but if he can hang on to this, a podium will be a good way to start the season heading towards Austria on the Moto2 bikes. If you want to join now, please do. We need more riders. And yeah, head over to gpbclub.xyz and click on the Discord link on our website. But still, Enjerk just trying to catch him here. I think, yeah, he is catching, and that does not look. That looks a bit smaller than 1.5. All the gaps have extended now. As Too Lazy has actually gone through on. Well, Lucas is up to 6th, Mark down to last. So what a shame for Mark. Yeah, Too Lazy was the other one on the Ducati, currently in 5th place. So for these riders, this is good for their championship, because obviously the longer the season goes, the more riders we will get. So you'd have to think that it's these 7 that will be in the championship contention. Oh! Uva, huge moment into turn 1. What a save. What a save. That's going to allow Enjerk to catch up. That quite similar to the moment that Morbidelli had actually in qualifying, if you saw that in Austria for MotoGP. No spoilers for the results of qualifying or the sprint until you've watched that. I will leave my mouth shut. But yeah, Morbidelli had a huge moment in qualifying, and that was quite similar. Just on the initial applying, well, when he initially applied the front brake, you could just see it go up there. And I would get a replay, but actually I think we've got enough time to head back for a replay as we watch it. He comes down. Oh, he gets it at the rear. Oh, wow. Fantastic save then for Uva. And before anything else happens, we're going to go back live as the gap is 1.1. N-Jerk has closed, but it's not closing enough. It might, well, yeah, I don't think he's going to catch him by the end of this race. Oh, that gap has gone down to 0.8 of a second in that last split. Must have been another mistake from Uwe. We're going to go with N-Jerk then. But this seems to be where Uwe pulls out. He must have some quite superior gear. We watch it again. Uwe is really good in that last sector. But we can just see Uwe at the top of our screens here as we ride on board with N-Jerk. Let's go with his helmet cam. I do love these views. Still just closing little bits, but Uwe just seems to be dosing at the pace just right to stop N-Jerk from catching. I keep going to the wrong thingy, but you know, N-Jerk seems to really close in the middle two sectors, and then Uwe pulls it right out in the final sector, the more fast, flowy bit. Oh, and that's down to 0.9 of a second now. We could be in for a battle here between the two Ducatis as N-Jerk... Oh, down goes Uwe! Uwe's gone down out of the lead, and that might be his race gone. Oh, what a shame. N-Jerk takes the lead then ahead of Uwe. Is Alpha Claw able to benefit off that accident? I don't quite think so, but we'll see as we come through the next split. How far is he off of Alpha Claw? That's 5 seconds that Uwe is off. Oh, what a shame. He was doing so well, but fortunately the pressure got to him. Here comes Alpha Claw to the line. So the gap is currently 3.1 seconds then. Out, and he aims to close that. And unfortunately, this race has started to spread out now as N-Jerk prepares to pull away. Obviously, he's held the pace all race. He was just managing his pace there, trying to catch Uwe, piling the pressure on top of him. And it worked a charm, as I've just heard it in another Ducati. I've heard that V4 engine. I've heard somebody crash, and it was too lazy. The number 71 went a bit, well, too unlazy. Got a bit too excited, I guess you could say. Yeah, it wasn't lazy enough going into that corner, and that's going to be a fast one as well. So he's now in 6th, ahead of his, I guess you could call him his teammate, in 7th. Oh wait, no, sorry. In 5th, he's behind his teammate. Lucas is on the Honda in 7th. 2 are holding in firmly in 4th. That'll be positive for his championship. But here we're looking at N-Jerk, the race leader. Alpha Claw's just lost a bit of time to N-Jerk. But hasn't everyone? Uwe's desperate to try and pull that gap in. Oh, he's down again! I've just seen him at the top of the screen. He's gone down at the exit of the GT chicane. And he's gone from 1st to 3rd in 2 laps. What a shame. And that puts Alpha Claw into 2nd. Uwe's going to try and close this gap now. We could be on for a battle for 2nd. Uwe will be pushing hard as we're watching him now. Watching from the side of that Marc Marquez helmet as he chases down Alpha Claw. Oh, what a shame for Uwe Two very easy mistakes to make, but N-Jerk is pulling away even further. 10 seconds is the gap now for the Barney Sparks Ducati. As Lucas is in the way! Oh, that nearly got close. Oh, well, it did get close. He nearly took him out there. The back marker of Lucas. Oh, that got really close. And he's hit the wall. Oh, wow, that was close. Let's just hope he doesn't get in the way of Alpha Claw. As Alpha Claw... Here, oh dear, this isn't going to be good. Here's Alpha Claw then, approaching Lucas. Uber is catching up, trying to regain that second place. Two unfortunate mistakes for the man on the factory Ducati. But here is Alpha Claw. I don't know where Lucas has gone. He's still ahead, so I think it'll be a good, about a similar time where he'll catch up. We could just see Uber there, just doing his best. But I don't know if that gap's coming down or not. But just how good does that BMW look? As there's someone down. Who was that? And I think that was Lucas. So, thankfully, not getting in the way of Alpha Claw there. And Lucas is unfortunately retired. But some decent points on the board at least for the next round in Moto 2. Where I hopefully will be joined by my co-commentator, TTS. Apologies from Lucas as he exits the track. Bit of track limits excursions there from Alpha. Now it's kind of quieted down. Let's get another look at that incident as we watch here. He's got right behind him, and he just saw a bit of a space there. Similar to Alicia Spargo and Fabio Quartararo's incident. As we come back to the live feed, Alpha Claw still 2 seconds ahead of Uber. Yeah, similar to the Quartararo and Espargaro incident in 2022. Just it looked like there was a space on the opening. Thankfully, though, for N-Jerk, he didn't end up in the gravel, but that did allow Uber through. But that has not hampered him one bit because he now leads by 11 seconds. Oh, I bet Alpha Claw is kicking himself from that one. He had another mistake there. So Alpha Claw, he is pretty fast and he will be in title contention. But let's just see who's the one on form with Moto 2 in Austria. And this is, as I said earlier, this is what will make it so good. I mean, so many different bikes, so many different tracks, and all these different bikes, every single race will suit different people. So there'll be different people at the front and it will bring the championship together. So... you know, N-Jerk, he might be amazing on superbikes, but, you know, you never know. He might not be very good on Moto 2, but Alpha Claw could be really good on Moto 2, and he could get into the championship lead maybe next weekend. We're just watching Uwe starting to catch him, though, but he's got one last lap as N-Jerk enters the final lap of the race here. The final lap of the inaugural round of the GPB Club Championship. I must say it hasn't been the most entertaining race, but it certainly has been a dramatic one as the championship starts to pop like popcorn, and we'll see whose popcorn is the saltiest. Uwe is giving it all he's got here. It's about a 1.3 gap. It was going to have to take a mistake, and it's a mistake like that from Alpha Claw that Uwe needs, but it'll have to be a lot more of them as he chases him down. He went just a little bit wide there. Let's go the front wheel of Uwe as he attempts to catch Alpha Claw. It's going to have to be a mistake from the BMW rider. Oh, apologies, not the last lap. We're on the penultimate lap, so 2 laps to go for Uwe to close this gap. And he's just trying to apply the pressure now on Alpha Claw as he's run it wide again, Alpha Claw. That is not what he needs. Now you can see them both in the same frame. I'm sure he can hear that V4 Ducati behind him. The pressure is on. Oh. One last lap then. N-Jerk begins the final lap, and he leads on the Barney Sparks Ducati. Oh, I think I've just heard another Ducati crash there, but look at the gap now between Alpha Claw and Uva. It's closed even tighter now, and the battle for second commences as we also commence on the final lap of the race here in Assen. Uva is giving everything he's got to try and get in that slipstream barrier onto the back straight. Is there a move available here at the hairpin, which is where Alpha Claw made that risky move which didn't pay dividends? Oh, Uva now, he went a bit wide there to get the exit, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to catch him. He's given it all he's got now to catch up to the BMW. The number 60 running with Michael van der Mark, obviously, who's the home hero. But here is Uva. He's right on the back of him now. If there's a move open, I'd say for the Ducati, it'd have to be on that little back straight. But here he is. He's got a bad exit as Alpha Claw, and Uva's gone right onto the back of him. But Alpha Claw, a bit of a better entry there than Uva. But still, Uva, he looks for the inside, and oh, they nearly collide. And that might be it. Uva's chances might be gone, but never say never here, especially with GP bikes. Tiny little mistake can mean everything just like that. Alpha Claw, a little bit of a wobble. Who will get the better exit as we head down to the final few corners? Uva's gone really wide. Oh, massive moment as he clips the grass on the outside. I'm sorry, Enjerk, we did not catch that victory, but Enjerk wins the opening round of the GPB Club Championship on the SBK 24 mod. I think it was for a bit of luck that he uses Nico Spinelli's bike, and we're going to watch a replay there as he comes across the line. Any celebratory willies or anything? No. But no, that was huge as he does a burnout on the side of the track. Good ride there. Oh. Alpha Claw. And that is a good that's a good shot. That's a good shot for the old YouTube. A good race then to start the season. Dominant performances. We're just waiting for oh no, Mark is still going. So that is it then for the opening round of the GPB Club Championship. I will be joined by TTS next weekend on the Moto2 2020 mod at Austria. But Enjerk now will lead the championship ahead of Alpha Claw and Uva. And you can see here the 3 bikes in the top 3 of the championship, except to swap the BMW in the factory Ducati round. And they are your top 3. Well, thank you for watching. That's all from me for now. But it's this man on form. And let's see if he can keep it going with the Moto2 mod. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next weekend at Austria on the Moto2 2020 mod. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to race in the GPB Club, get signed up now. Head over to gpbclub.xyz and click on the Discord link on the website. Thank you very much for watching. And that's it all from us at Assen. Bye-bye.